Hey everyone, so I added some new things onto my Mercari page. From time to time, you all ask me about Mercari, so I figured I'd go ahead and give you this cute little intro to let you know that I do add things on there periodically, so make sure you check it out for those of you who are interested. You all probably know my first love of makeup. My actual first love is fashion, so although I've done quite a few makeup listings on there, I do have some fashion ones. I'm going to add some more. You all know I did a closet declutter in July of last year. I need to do my spring declutter now and get rid of some more things, so make sure you go over to my Mercari and check it out if you're interested in anything. Like I said, just make this intro for the people who are interested. But now on to today's video. I hope you enjoy it. What's up, everyone? It's your girl Gelbeauty, 7-year aka Grace Honey, and today we got another old school versus new school. So in today's old school versus new school, we have the Unearthly Cosmetics Dead of Night palette. I don't know if this is discontinued or if they're gonna re-release it. I think I heard this might be re-released. Do not quote me, so I do not know. But we're gonna try this palette up against the Siren Sunset from Lunar Beauty. So if you're interested, let's get into it. But if you like videos like this, I do quite a few eyeshadow videos. I love doing eyeshadow content. Eyeshadow is one of my favorite things. So I have like 2 or 3 series going on right now. They should have popped up over my face right now. If you like a good complexion video, I love a complexion moment as well. Anything having to do with complexion, I am definitely interested and willing to try it out. I'm currently trying out a new drugstore foundation right now that I feel like would be a good dupe for a Charlotte Tilbury one, and I have a couple other ones I've recently tried out that should pop over my face right now that I feel like a drugstore dupes for higher-end products that I love. So make sure you check those out. If you like a good fragrance video, I'm testing right out Fleur's Golden Hour. I've also tried out Le Monde Gourmand's Creme Brulee that they re-released recently, so make sure you check out those videos. Finally, if you like a good fashion video, I love to make fashion content for you all. About a year ago, someone asked me to show my sense of style, so that's how you started getting all the fashion shorts you get twice a week. I will have more coming soon, so stay tuned. If you like longer form fashion content though, I've done 2 or 3 different videos on them, and all 3 of the brands I did videos on, I will be making part 2s on, so stay tuned. I did one on TJ Maxx since I go there once a week and show you all the new things that is in my TJ Maxx. Then I did one on this brand called Johansson. I found out about them. They're in Sydney, Australia, and I feel like they have great unique pieces that I liked, so I made a video on the things I bought from them last summer. Then finally, of course, my fashion forward girlies who don't like to spend a lot of coin because Johansson is kind of expensive, that you can check out my Forever 21 video, and that's just for layering pieces to put with some higher end things you probably already have, or you might be able to make a whole outfit. I have made whole outfits, and I have a part 2 coming soon on that, so stay tuned. So if you like stuff like that, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you like more organization, vlogs, cooking, and couponing content, because I swear I'm gonna get to the couponing soon, then make sure you follow. My membership is down below. But on to this video. So I feel like both these color stores are somewhat similar. I feel like, of course, with Manny, it's gonna be a little bit more neutral than, you know, the one from Unearthly, because Unearthly will take it there, but I feel like Manny is like, you know, a little easier when it comes to having color. So of course you can see he has his neutral role, but he did a pretty decent job when it came to the blues and the purples. I feel like I wish there had been a little bit more green, just a couple more instead of all the like bronzy and like neutral tones we get at the top. But I feel like he was trying to give neutrals for all undertones, so you could still make a complete eye look without having to dip into another palette or like use bronzer in the crease as your transition shade. So I get where he was coming from, whereas this one's like full blown color, let's go. But as you can see, they're giving quite similar colors, so I felt like it'd be fun to try these side by side. I don't know why I didn't notice this sooner, but you know, we're here now, so there you go. I'm gonna do the Unearthly one off camera because it is the oldest of the 2. This was their holiday collection of I want to say 2023. Yeah, because I feel like that's the last time I bought from them until like summer of 2024. Don't quote me though. But yeah, so this is the older one, so we'll do it off camera, and then we'll do these Siren Sunset on camera. So I will give swatches on the back of my hand, like, you know, Unearthly, Lunar, Unearthly, Lunar, so on and so forth. And then I will come back with the eye look. If you're curious what's going on in the eyes right now, this is actually the Sydney Grace Heaven on Earth palette. Thank you again to Stephanie for sending it over to me. I really like the look I came up with. I feel like it's unique to stuff I normally do. I even gave y'all like some little moon stamps on the side of my head, trying to be real extra, because the palette wasn't necessarily colorful, but I put my own colorful spin on it and I like it. So make sure you check out that video if it's up by the time this one goes off. But without further ado, I will go off camera and handle these, and I'll be right back. Okay, girl? Okay, y'all, so this is the last I came up with, I put 2 different eyeliners on. I thought it looked cool, so it could like transition from this darker one to a lighter one on the outer V, especially because the back of the eye is so dark. I was gonna put some in the crease too, but I was like, I did that in the last like couple of looks, so I didn't want to overdo it. So I was like, we'll just do a interesting twist on the end right here. So here are the swatches. We have Unearthly Lunar, Unearthly Lunar, Unearthly Lunar, Unearthly Lunar, Unearthly Lunar, Unearthly Lunar, because I was trying to figure out what to put in the inner corner when it came to it. So actually this is Unearthly and then this is Lunar, and Lunar, trying to figure out which one of these shades will go best with this inner corner one. I'm probably just gonna go with the first one because I feel like that's what will work best. So let's get into it because the sun is about to go down and this is the last eye look I plan on doing for the night. So again, I'm gonna use my Sigma brushes. You can use code Gelbeauty to get a discount on your purchase, honey. So let's get started. So I'm gonna start off with the Ariel shade. I always thought that was like a gorgeous shade and it was like much needed because, you know, it's supposed to be like the Little Mermaid, you need to have an Ariel shade. I like the tone of his shade a little bit better than hers. I feel like hers is more like a classic green, but it isn't like mermaid themed, so it's fine in the palette, but I just like Manny's color a little bit better. Okay, y'all, so on the swatch, I did a deeper purple for the I started off with this lighter purple here, and then I put this deeper purple on top because I had forgot that that was a deeper purple. Like, it looked like a different tone to me. I don't know what was going on with me there, so I'm trying to debate, like in this video, should I just put the darker purple on and leave out that, because I feel like this looks quite a deep purple. So I think we're just gonna go in with a deeper purple and not put the lighter purple underneath to start off with, because I wanted to match as best we can, and I definitely feel like doing it this way it will match best. We already used my Sigma 40 and now we're using my Sigma E45 small tapered blending brush. I love these. They have a bigger version of it that I prefer this smaller one just because it's more pointed and I feel like it gets a little bit more detail. Y'all, I'm racing against the sun, like for real. I'm trying to get this eye look done because it's the last one I have to do, and then I can be on wrap for the night and then worry about editing all this stuff. So now we're going to take the dark green shade, Merman. Because I feel like it matched the other side pretty nicely, even though that side looks a little more, I feel like turquoise blue green in the pan. I feel like when you put it on the eye, it just gives off like a deeper kind of foresty green. So a lot of the shades in the Dead of Night palette are actually giving really similar shades to this palette. I did find in the Dead of Night though that some of the shimmers are hard pan. That's why I think the owner said she's gonna re-release it. Do not quote me. She said she's gonna re-release a few palettes and then they still haven't come out yet. So I'm like, I don't know if there's like a certain time frame and other projects she's working on, and that's why. But I feel like I heard the Dead of Night was supposed to be re-released, so we'll just have to wait and see. Cut the glitter glue. I feel like this one's definitely more vibrant and shimmery than the one from Unearthly. Like more foily, pearlish type shimmers in it, but it's definitely giving like that more wet, metallic, iridescent vibe, whereas I feel like the one from Unearthly just gives more of a classic metallic vibe. This one just has a little extra oomph in it. I don't know what it is, but it's just giving a little extra oomph. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like this just has like that wet, iridescent, metallic look, whereas this is just the classic metallic look. And it doesn't look bad, it's just, I can definitely see a difference when it comes to Maddie's versus this one, that's all. Okay, y'all, so we're going to take our E30 pencil brush now and go into the purple shade at the bottom called Siren. Now, it doesn't have the blue to purple shift that the one on the Unearthly side is, but as you can see, it has a nice purple, wet, metallic look. I feel like his palette's more of like the wet, metallic, iridescent vibes, and I feel like the Lunar Beauty one, I feel like the Unearthly one is just more of the classic metallic shadows, which is nothing wrong with it. It's just, I feel like because of his theme, that's why he made it more like the wet, iridescent type look to give that extra oomph and mermaid-like effect. And since this is just a classic palette, it just gives a classic metallic, which nothing is wrong with that. It's fine. Let's back it on up and talk about it. So, I feel like you can see that I'm leaning toward the Lunar Beauty one just because I like the shimmers in it better. And I do like certain tones of the mattes in it better. Plus, I feel like it's just more universal for people to have, because it has like those neutral shades in it. And with the Dead of Night, it doesn't give you any neutral. So it's like you just have to work with the colors that you have now. And if you don't want a bold look like I have on, you'll have to go in another palette and get a shade, or maybe you can use your bronzer shade, your transition shade, and just, you know, use the rest of the tones in the palette you want to use. Plus, like I said, the shimmers in mine, they were hard pan, some of them. So that was mainly what my issue is. It's not the color story or necessarily the palette itself, it's those shimmers being hard pan. But both looks look nice. I just prefer the wetness of the metallics in here and certain tones of the mattes in the Lunar Beauty one. So I'm gonna go with Lunar Beauty, but comment down below and tell me which one you prefer. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all the diamonds. Make sure you subscribe. The membership is down below if you're interested. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye. Fun doesn't have to stop here. Let's be friends over on Instagram. Check out the latest fashion, fragrance, palette comparisons, along with the occasional food vlog and glimpses into my everyday life as a track mom. Make sure you follow me over on Instagram. My Instagram is the same as my YouTube channel, Gelbeauty87. Hope you all have a great day, and make sure you give me a follow over there. Bye.